What's up, everybody? It's Great Scott the Gamer. Watching Ethereum live with Great Scott the Gamer, where we do everything except for watch Ethereum and talk about Ethereum. If you're new to the channel, you should know this is not for children. And if you're children, it's time to go to bed. For the rest of you, anything we say is for educational and entertainment purposes only. How does the mic sound? Man, I've been working a lot lately. And I've been trading a lot lately. And I'll tell you what, I seen this coming a mile away. Right here. This was so obvious, it's not even funny. That's TradingView. Let's go ahead and find ourselves maybe Binance. Yeah. So anyway, we have not been watching a lot of Ethereum. We have been getting away from Ethereum quite a bit lately. I have been doing everything other than trading Ethereum lately, apparently. So even while Ethereum goes up, it still doesn't go up at such proportions that a lot of alts do. So when it goes up, and it looks like it's just skyrocketing, it goes up like 4%. But if something else looks like it's skyrocketing, it's 10% differences, you know. It's a 5-minute here, 30 minutes here. We're about to have a really nice double MA cross, RSI cross on the 30. VWAP is not where it's supposed to be, actually. It needs to be underneath. So we're not too strong of a cross here. What up, Prince Zuko, Ryan Greathouse, Josef Martinez? Guys, time to get a drink. It's been a long ass day. Now it started nice as fuck. The last 8 hours has been absolute nightmare. Alright. Looks like we hit rock bottom and we're ready to start climbing up on things. Does anybody believe that? Does anybody else think that's what's going to happen right now? I would have got into Ethereum right here. I thought we hit bottom, and I seen this increase coming, and I wanted to jump in immediately for a nice. I'd be up 1% right now. Unfortunately, I was out of Ethereum because ever since BitBoy has been talking about ADA, it has gone bonkers, and I've been trying to take advantage. So there's that. What am the pop? Nope. Nope. So I have been day trading ADA. If you look at some charts, I have not been able to pull up all of my charts yet, apparently. If you pull up some charts, and apparently I have multiples of all my charts up, and you go to Ethereum and you look at the 1 day, you'll see that we've been pretty extended. Right up here. there's not a lot of good indicators for a continuous up from here, other than the fact that we don't have any big known resistances over $2,000, other than psychological ones. What's up, Mr. Yoshi and Nick? You can see here we got a red dot on the 1 day, and the red dot on the 1 day is not usually a good sign, but it's been going against expectations for days now, unlike other things which have been going against positive expectations for days. So it's hard to say. Market Cypher is actually doing a really shit job for a number of things. But anyway, normally you would say here, okay, here we have on the 4 hour a little bit of a rounding. No, you can hold ETH. You're still good to hold ETH. In fact, I mean, if you want to buy and sell short term real quick, it's probably good to buy right now. Right now it's Saturday. Saturday nights and Sundays during the day and up until Sunday after midnight tends to be bad time. It tends to be bearish times. I don't know. Maybe a lot of crypto traders don't get in. I don't know what it is. Saturdays tend to be a shitty day for crypto. It's been that way every Saturday for 2 months, so this is no different. Saturdays are known to be shitty days with nice recoveries. What was the last Saturday? Last Saturday was the 13th, and then the 6th before that. Yeah. So this was one weekend. Went down 7.5% over the course of the weekend. And then this is another weekend here where it went down 11.8% over the course of the weekend. You guys can't see it. Apparently it's not doing it very well. Yeah, right? Well. Right here. This is a weekend. If you look at the weekends, right here, what time is that? The 7th? 7 o'clock at the 7th? Sunday? It started to go up on the Sunday. It spends all day Saturday going down, and then at some point on Sunday it starts to recover. So it's done that many weekends. What was the Sunday? What was the Saturday before that? January 30th? Right here. So this is a whole weekend. And then on a Sunday, geez, did that pop or what? So yeah, when I guess it goes down 6 to 8% on a weekend on average over the last few weekends. So if that was the case, let's see here. Tomorrow's the 21st, right? 21st. Yeah, we still have some room to go down. Dude, that V that I drew almost perfectly did what I was saying it would do. I mean, it didn't go down that much, but it went right up to where it was, right where I fucking drew this on the last stream. That's crazy. Ada with a T or Ada with a D? BitBoy said he spent he said he spent 500,000 cash money of his own money to buy Ada. 500,000. Oh my Lord Jesus. Don't look at that, by the way. Actually, that's not even true. That's not even in there anymore. Refresh. That's literally not even in there anymore. ADA. Yeah, Cardano. Yeah, so I have been interested in day trading with Cardano. Yeah, it is gone. Good, I was about to say. Get the fuck out of there. I've been day trading with Cardano for the last week while Ethereum was blowing up. So I day traded and played with Ethereum and invested long term in Ethereum for 2 months, and it was flat. What happened was it blew up because I got out of it. I got out of Ethereum and into ADA and synthetics and Uni and Atom and a couple of other things, and that's why Ethereum blew up, is because I was out of it, and the universe is a cruel mistress. ADA is going to be huge. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, it was a good time to buy in ADA right here when it went down to 110. Probably still a good time to buy in. We have a green buy dot on the 30. I should just change this show to watching ADA live. Because that's what I really want to do anyway. This is wild, guys. This is wild. Okay, this is 4% rate. So this is what I've been doing all day, actually. And I want to show you guys. Where's the day? Where does the day end? All right, let's see here. I'm counting. Okay, here we go. Let's just say this much. No, let's say this much. Okay. Look at this. This is so nice for day trading. If you're bullish on ADA and you think that ADA is going to be up over $1.20, or it's going to be up over $2, or if it's going to be up over $3, then you can always make these trades in confidence. Okay? Look at this right here. Boom. That's 3.4%, right? Maybe you get out, maybe you get back in, maybe you get out, maybe you get back in. But for sure you're going to get back in here. There's another 4.6% for you, okay? Now here maybe you get out, maybe you get in or out, who knows. But for sure you're going to get in here. And you're going to make another 3% there. Maybe you get in, maybe you get out. I mean, maybe you make this little dip, right? Maybe you make that little 2% right there. But for sure you get in here. Make yourself a little 3.6%. And make sure to have your stop losses on so this doesn't affect you at all. Then you're like, wow, look at this beautiful buy-in. Of course I'm going to buy in here because I think ADA is going up to 5 cents or 5 cents. $5. So I would buy at 108 all day, knowing that not only will my long-term investment be secure, but my short-term investment will probably be good. Boom, 6.5%. I sell, my stop losses trigger. Okay, maybe I play this, and maybe I don't. Okay, here for sure I'm in. Boom, 2.5%. And as it's going up, every time it goes up, I put a stop loss trigger in. I put a stop loss trigger in to start off 0.5%. So every time it goes up over 0.5%, I'm in profit, okay? Even if it's just chump change. Now, here, I jump in. I watch it go up. It's 4% here, right? Once it gets over 2%, I'm updating the stop loss because I don't have a trailing stop loss in the program that I use in Kraken, which, by the way, if you want to trade ADA on leverage, in the United States, use Kraken, link in the description. It's awesome. So I do that. I make that 4%. I'm updating my stop loss. And when this happens, it triggers my stop loss. At any point here, it could trigger my stop loss. I watch it come down. Right here, definite buy-in. Boom. up 3%. Boom, I'm in for sure, right? So what's my next move? All right, I'm watching. Let's say I'm on the 5-minute, and on ADA with these transitions, I'm on the 5-minute. I'm not doing this on the 30-minute because there's too much volatility and too much short-term advantage to be taking advantage, right? If you're trading on the 30, I just showed you, like, how many things did I just show you over the course of, okay, so since 3 o'clock, in 6 hours, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3% on average. This is a 20% increase, guys. From here to here, if you had hodled for the last 6 hours, you would have zero gain, 0% gain. Okay? If you had hodled for the last 6 hours, you would have zero gain. However, if you had been playing the ups and downs, you would have got 3% gains there. You would have got 5% gains there. You would have got 7% gains there, 4 there, and 3 over here. Okay? Now, it's easy to watch, and watch you should. You can make the money easily. Okay? You go here, go on tradingview.com, get your indicators going. They'll make them look like this. Use the VMC cipher B with divergences. And right here, you can see what happens every time. In fact, you can see it here pretty well too. I don't like this one as nearly as much. Actually, 3-minute might be better. Yeah, the 3-minute seems to be pretty decent. But anyway, what you're watching for, and just remember, we're playing on the idea that we're bullish on ADA, so that no matter what happens, our long-term play is secured, right? Because even if this short-term decrease happens, we don't sell. We're done until it's in profit again, right? Let's say you bought up here on accident, and I don't know why you'd buy up here, because if you were watching, you would not buy up here. Why would you buy up here? If you look down here, you're too high up here. You're crossed over the 70 line or the 60 line. Some people set this at 70. Actually, I need to set this at 70. I don't know why it's at fucking 60. It's changed for some stupid ass reason. Anyway, once you get to a certain point on this line, it's basically telling you to sell. And then once you drop down here, you can see it's a buy. So you're buying at these spots. You're buying at this spot. You're buying at this spot, right? And what are you going to do? You're going to sell. Let's say right here. Right here is an example. Let's just look at this one little example. Look at this space right here. Okay? Right here is a perfect example. You have this green buy dot here in the bottom. Then you have a second green buy dot here, and it's higher than the previous green buy dot. Now, you look at this, and it's come down, and it's bottomed out at a support line, right? On top of that, you have a green buy dot, and it's also a green buy dot that's ascending from a previous green buy dot. Also, you got this. I'm not going to go into all the moving averages and the VWAP and everything else, but I'm just going to show you colors on what this looks like. But with yellow going up across the midline and going positive, with this blue wave going up across the middle on the blue line, and having this green buy dot here and this one, and it's higher. This is an ascending trend, okay? So you would definitely buy here at the minimum, and that's if you didn't buy here, which you could, or here, which you definitely would have, because you can see, if you see the white part of this curve, you can see how it thins out, and then we've curved, and the bottom isn't at the green buy dot. The green buy dot is slightly delayed. It's telling you that it's on a run, which is nice. A lot of people like to wait for it to be on a run, but here we're so bullish on ADA. Drill, what up, man? Smoke. Change your name. Change your name again. I swear to God. Yeah, thanks, man. I've been I feel like I'm losing more viewers because of a number of things. One, there's so many amazing streams out there now that are talking about amazing stuff in crypto. But I think everybody's forgotten that I'm not here to talk about crypto. I'm here to fuck shit up, Talk about nonsense, Make it a little bit more personal. Anyway, so here you would definitely get in, right? We're bullish on ADA. We don't expect this to downtrend. We expect it to have immediate recovery. And so when we see this little bottom out, we see the second little bottom out, it's a little bit higher. We can see the waves on the bottom are turning back upwards. We're going to buy in. We're going to buy in here, 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 one of these, right? We're going to get up to here at a minimum. At a minimum, we're at a very, very minimum, we get 2.4% profit. Then probably at minimum, we get a 3.4% profit. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to be setting a stop loss. Your stop loss might not trigger here. Let's say you set a stop loss. This is 0.27%. So if your stop loss was within 0.2% of that, then it would trigger right here. But if it hadn't, it would go up a little bit more. So let's say you did this. You would have made yourself 3.7%. Guys, right here, your stop loss triggers. Okay? Now, it's potential that you could buy in here and get 1%. Stop loss triggers and you're out again. So what? Here, you're in for sure. And this bottoms out, right? By here, you're in. Absolutely. There's no doubt you're in here, right? We're under the curve. We're under the curve here. We're in a little bit of red. We have a green buy dot. We have this blue wave turning back up. We have this yellow wave turning back up. We have the white here thinning out. All of that says buy me, right? So I buy here. That's a 3.5% increase in 45 minutes. Now, I've just shown you how to get 10% on your money over the same amount of time. But look what happened. If you had hodled for the last 3 hours, you would have made $0. If you had just hodled for the last 3 hours, you'd make $0. What up, Chris and Resurrect? But if you didn't hodl and you day traded the fuck out of ADA, you could have made 10% on ADA in the last 3 hours. Do you see what I'm saying? This is how people are turning. They're not turning $2,000 into $60,000 in a month by holding. They're not. You can't. If you'd bought $2,000 in Ethereum or anything else a month ago, you would have got maybe 100% increase. Whoop-de-doo. These people are turning 2,000 into 50,000 in a month, and it's not because they were holding, waiting for a duplication. In fact, they're not waiting for a 5 times. They're not waiting for a 10 times. They're day trading the hell out of this stuff. Guys, watch this. Watch this. If I had held on to ADA for 12 hours, I would have made $0. 12 hours. All of this up and down wouldn't make a damn difference. But if I was day trading the shit out of this, now let's see what happens. Right? Let's say I get this little puppy. That's 2.6%. I'm definitely going to get some of this. 4%, 7%, 10%. I'm definitely going to get some of that, right? What else am I going to get? I might get some of this, but I'm definitely going to get some of this. There's another 4%. I'm absolutely going to buy in here. Get that 8%, right? Absolutely going to buy in here. Get that 4%. And I absolutely am going to buy in right here and get that 3%. So in the same amount of time, if you had bought ADA and you'd waited 12 hours with your ADA in your pocket, you would have made $0 on ADA in the last 12 hours. If I had day traded it perfectly, I could have made 20-30% on this. If you think these kids are running around with Market Cipher, hodling and turning 2,000 into 60,000 in a month by hodling, that's not what's happening. That's not what's happening at all. Right here, you look at Market Cipher, look at this. Look at this. This is actually a 3-minute bullish diversion here at 3 hours ago. That was an absolute buy signal right here. This green line is really nice. Like I said, if you're day trading and you're trading quick and fast and cheap, and you're catching all these things, you would buy here. I don't even have to look at this graph. I really don't even have to look at this graph. I can tell what's happening just by looking at the bottom graph. I don't need to see the price. I don't need to see the price at all to know what's happening with the price. Look at... This is all you need to see. Right here. This is it. You don't even need to see price. Price is irrelevant. You'll see the price, and this represents price, and price is represented by this, more likely. But this is what you need to see. When you see these dip down, and you see your green buy dots, and you see the green buy dots ascending like this, you already know that you have an upward trend, right? Over here, this one, this one, this one, upward trend. Boom, boom, boom. You got this little bit of red is nice. Look at the yellow and see when the yellow crosses up over the midline, its price is going up. Right here. Look at how deep we got here. Look at how deep we got here. Look at how deep we got here. Those are good buy signals. Getting deep and buying in green. And this is all assuming that we're really bullish on ADA and that no matter what you buy in at, $1.05 or $1.20, it's going to be worth, let's say it's going to be worth $2 at the end of the month, right? Let's say. Then no matter what I buy in at, as long as I never sell it at a loss, I'm only going to be in profit. You see what I'm saying? Let's say you make one mistake and you're not in profit. You buy something and then all of a sudden it just drops immediately. You don't have a stop loss ready to go and you're not in profit. Well, if we're playing on the assumption that ADA will be worth twice as much, in the relative future, you don't have to worry. Wait 6 hours, wait 12 hours, wait 24 hours. Start again then, right? Once you finally get back into profit, we're back in the game. This is what you would do, right? Assuming we're bullish. That's the big assumption. That's what we are. I believe most of us are probably bullish on ADA right now, with the way that everyone's talking about it. So let's say this is at 113, right? Let's say I buy it right now, thinking it's going to go up, which I wouldn't, because look, I'm at the top of the curve on a red buy dot. I would never buy right here. You could, and you'd probably still be in profit within the next, hour. Who knows? But this is a better signal when these waves are below the midline with a green buy dot, a little bit of red and yellow that's blasting up over the midline. That's a really good buy signal. So yeah, it's an obvious buy. Boom, right here. Boom, 3.6%. Let me tell you something, guys. I would have bought that 100%. Why didn't I buy that? I was taking a nap. Taking a motherfucking nap. I missed out on $500, $1,000. Look at, if you get this, let's say you get let's say you get 3% out of this, and you trade with $10,000. That's $300. That's $300 you'd make in 45 minutes. Okay. You could do that over and over and over again. Sometimes I feel like I can't sleep or work or do any other jobs because I'm losing money every time I'm not trading, right? This is a 10% increase right here. This is a 4% increase. If you were lucky enough to be watching live and doing nothing else, and you saw this drop like this and hit the bottom, and you were like, holy shit, I got to buy in, and you did, you would have made a quick 10%. You guys can't even see what I'm showing you. A quick 10% there. If you had just bought it, like if you were watching this live and you saw this fall down, and you're like thinking to yourself, okay, I can see that we have a general trend here. I can see that we have a general trend. And I can see that right here, the yellow is turning and coming back up over the midline. And I can see that, I can expect that 105 is going to be cheap to buy ADA anytime for the next month. I buy in here as fast as possible. Within 15 minutes, I'm up 10%. Sell it off quick. Make your 10%. Do it as many times as you can. Do it 260 times if you can. Here, let's watch. Let us watch. We've been watching, and it's been uptrending the whole damn time, but we're waiting for it to downtrend, which it obviously was going to. We're on the 3 minute. We have a red buy. We have a red sell dot. We have yellow going under the midline here. We have everything turning down. Okay. I don't even know what my current position is. Oh, I know what my position is. My position is unfortunate as hell because I bought some synthetics and I'm deep in the fucking butthole of synthetics and it will not recover. It just will not fucking recover. It's driving me nuts, actually. Synthetics is like one of the only fucking things that recovered for a moment and then fell all the way back down to its losses that it had for all week for 8 days straight. Synthetics is lower than it has been for 8 days straight. It's as bad, if not worse, than anything you could have possibly traded. Even though when I went heavy into synthetics, it looked perfect on the market cipher, on the 2 hour, on the 4 hour, on the 30-minute, on the 1 hour, everything. And it looked perfect, ready for prime explosion. And then, fuck it, let's just crash. Let's just market crash. Okay, so everybody got fucked. I was like, okay, no big deal. Then everyone started to recover. And synthetics looked perfect for an explosion. Did it? Nope. I was like, okay, that's weird. I'm waiting. I'm like, I'm not going to take a loss on this. I'll hold it until I'm in profit again. Like I said, we're working on the assumption that we're going to be in profit. You can't lose money. Not losing money is important. There's an algorithm, guys. I know it. I know it, Joseph. Joseph, thank you. I know. Yeah. Link, Synthetics, and Cosmos have burned the shit out of me. They're untrustworthy. They act against their own nature. You could see people like putting massive amount of money into them. A lot of money, a lot of volume, a lot of positive, everything good. VWAP good, RSI good, everything's good, and then it just tanks. Makes no sense. Makes no fucking sense. Okay. So we've already started to see we might have been bottoming out a little bit here. Like I said, guys, remember, ADA moves quick. Here we go. This is how I would do it. Watch what I'm about to say. Watch. We're on the 1 minute. We've already had one bottom out and another bottom out here. The yellow is working its way up and this curve is flattening out. It's probably time to buy, right? Okay. At 11283. Watch. Now let's watch. Okay. Let's watch what happens over the next few minutes. Here. And like I said, it's going to be a good trade no matter what. It's going to be a good trade. Now, even if it goes down from here, which is possible, we're assuming ADA is going to be up higher than this at some point in the near future. So your gamble is guaranteed, right? If you say, oh, right now it goes down. Let's say right now it just decides to drop to $1.05. You'd be like, fuck. Well, you just have to wait until it comes up over $12.8, and then you'll be in money again. So we're all assuming that our overall investment is going to be profitable, right? We just have to always wait until we're in profit. You don't sell a loss until it's not a loss until you've sold the loss, right? It might go down, at any time. You can't always predict it 100%. But if we're bullish on ADA and we're thinking that it's going to continue to go up, then all you have to do is wait for it to go up, and you'll never take a loss, which is important. Not taking a loss. Look at here, right? It's like this almost never happens, right? But we went right into falling down right here, right here. So there you go. Look at that. You haven't seen this happen for it happened here for a moment. 3 hours ago it happened. All right, well, 3 hours ago it happened. But it doesn't happen that often. When we're really bullish on it and we have a nice little turnaround pace, we don't usually see continued negative progress in the face of bullish expectations. We might still be coming down from this red a little bit, but in any case, we'll see it in a second. We'll see it in a minute. Yeah, the weekend is a bitch. Saturdays in particular. Some Sundays rally nicely, but Saturdays in particular tend to be shit. I was saying it's been like that every Saturday for 2 months. The best time to be buying in if you wanted to day trade and you're bullish. At any point where you hit the 3 minute, where you're like bottoming out on a 3 minute, where you're about to, like if you're watching the 3 minute and it looks like you're bottoming out here and you're like, okay, right now, yes, now, yes. Like here, right here is very obvious. I didn't get in this because I was fucking taking a nap. Whatever. This one is iffy. It was looking nice for just a moment. Like if you look here, your yellow is turning up, your price is turning up, your VWAP is starting to be inverted to a nice purchase. Your on the 1 minute it started to look really attractive. Here. and then it just tanked, which is fine. It'll recover. Why? Because we're working under the assumption that ADA is going to be progressively increasing in value over the next month. If that's the case, we just have to wait until the money comes back up. Don't sell at a loss, guys. Selling at a loss is a big deal because there is a problem, and I'll tell you what it is. $2% not equal. Making 2% is not equal to losing 2%. Okay? What that means is, if you make 2% on $100, you make $2, right? But if you lose 2% on $100, you're at $98. If you make 2% on $98, you don't make it back up to $100. Okay? So if you have $100 and you lose 2%, you're down to $98. If you gain 2%, you don't make it back up to $100. Losing $2% is more powerful than gaining 2%. Okay? If you had the choice, you would not lose, because losing the percentage is worse than gaining the percentage. It's hard to explain exactly, but there's cool charts online that I've seen where it's like, okay, so yeah, here we go. All right. So we were going to look to get in here. Yeah, losing money is one of the worst things you could do. Warren Buffett was a big proponent of that. Warren Buffett used to say, just don't lose money. Invest however you got to invest, but just don't lose money. Because losing money is harder to get back than it would have been to just not lose it in the first place. Like, if you have losses, you have to have even bigger gains to get back to where you were. Yeah, if you lose 2% on 100, you're down to 98. But if you gain 2% on 98, you don't make it back to 100. Yeah, you're not making 2% on 100 anymore. You're now making 2% on 98. And exponentially, that increases the gap. Every time you lose, you have to make more to cover your gap. It's actually very unattractive to lose money altogether. So, it sure is acting like shit right now. Why are we watching ADA? I want to watch ADA. I want to come back to this and see where it went. But and like I said, I think it's going to go up here. Like, this is a fine place to buy in. We'll probably be at 113 here in a minute, but let's look at Ethereum. I think one of the problems is I used to obsess about Ethereum and only watch Ethereum and only talk about Ethereum, and everybody liked that. But now that I talk about other things, nobody's as happy. Nobody's as happy about that one. Ethereum is awesome, I guess. It's scary as hell. It's at the top of, if you look at the day chart. If you just look at this thing on the bottom here, this is not when you want to normally invest in stuff. Look at this. This is a huge bearish trend on the day chart. Like, this is a gigantic bear trend. Like, these descending by, like, look at this. This is really a really strong trend. It's really scary. I don't know how it's doing well in the face of these obvious problems. Right now, you look at this, and like right here, it's supposed to do work. Like, what is this? I would imagine it's supposed to continue to do bad for a little while. We just hit a red Zelda on the day chart, guys. So we're not looking bueno. Okay. And if it goes up in the face of this, I'll say, I don't know why the fuck it's doing that. I will say that. Right now we got a 2-hour chart, and actually the 2-hour chart looks fantastic. It's actually it actually has a really nice 2-hour chart right now. If you look here, we bottomed out nicely, recovered from it strongly, and our market cipher is saying we're probably about to get a 2-hour buy dot. If we continue to uptrend like this, and we did get the 1-hour buy dot at 8 o'clock. Yeah. Who knows? It completely is. It surprises me every time. Right here, once this, yeah, that would have been a pretty easy buy right there. 7, 8 o'clock. Look at this. This is one of the reasons why I stopped obsessing about Ethereum. If you had a move like this for ADA, this kind of move takes 4, 5, 6 hours for Ethereum, right? This is 2.6%, right? You could have made that move every 15 minutes, and if you were trading ADA. Like, if you'd bought an Ethereum here and it went up and you'd be like, yay, I made 2.5%. You could literally do it with ADA every 15 minutes if you wanted to. And we're up exactly where I said, probably. Let's see where we're at. Okay, we made it up there for a second. So I said we're going to buy at 128, which was right about here. And that's been shitty so far. But I think we still got room to grow, maybe. We'll see. What does the 1 minute look like? Yeah. So, hey, this time was a dud. Oh, well. We have this. If you'd gotten in right at the bottom, you would have hit 1%. So, yeah, this one was a bit of a dud. But you're going to break even. You didn't lose any money. You just played this gamble and you didn't lose any money. So, it's not a loss. It's not a loss. You gambled with the potential to win and you lost no money. Like, that's a win, actually. Probably most people would say. It would be like if you were at the casino and you got to pull the thing and it was like ching 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 ching, free pull, boom, ching 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 ching, free pull, boom, ching 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 ching, free pull. Like, you'd pull that motherfucker as often and as fast as you could, right? If you were just basically, if the worst case scenario was breaking even, which is what we're talking about with ADA, because we're like, everyone's so bullish on ADA. Remember what I said? You could have bought in any time, and we're going to expect it to go up, right? Right here. Look at where we're at. 1%. That's not even much. That's not even much for ADA. We're watching it live, and it's slow as shit. But, like, any of this all happened today. Like, this happened today, 4%. This happened today, 5%. Like, we could have played any of these games. You could have gambled away all of that. You could have gambled that over and over. ADA is, like, wonderful to gamble with. If we're super bullish on ADA and we expect the price to be, you know, $2, then no matter what you do, no matter where you buy in right now and play this game, you'll be in profit. You cannot sell at a loss. You don't sell at a loss, right? If you buy it, let's say you bought right here and you were like, Let's say you're like, oh, I'm really confident, buying it at $1.13, and you just for some godforsaken reason decided to buy it right here at the top. Okay, let's say you bought it at the top. Remember when I said buy when the waves are at the bottom like this on a green buy dot, right? The waves at the bottom. Right here, the waves at the top of the red sell dot. If you bought here, that would be stupid, right? 10 minutes ago I said to buy here, or actually it was more specifically here. Yeah, we only got 0.5% profit, which is basically the cost of doing the transactions, which is shit. JD, what's up? So, anytime you get in here, and if this crashes down, wonderful. Buy in some more. Get yourself another 3%. Don't sell it at a loss though. If you're buying right now, at any point, if you're buying it right now, don't you dare sell it at a loss. We're so bullish on ADA. All you have to do is wait, I don't know, a few hours, a day, whatever it takes. Wait a little bit, and you'll be in the money. Don't get scared and sell. It's not going to, even if it went down to 95 cents, I wouldn't sell. Do you know if investing in ETH tokens will increase ETH? That guy? Do I know if investing in the ETH... I don't know. Do you know if investing in ETH tokens will increase ETH? Investing in it and getting invested in it and getting interested in it and utilizing it as a platform will increase it in general. This stuff is so hype. It's all about utilization and hype. What crypto needs to do is sell its products. You got a bunch of fucking nerds who are writing codes and making things on the internet easier to interface and easier to communicate and this, that, and the other thing. And the only thing they don't have are actual fucking salesmen who can sell this shit to governments, to banks, to businesses. You got a bunch of fucking nerds who know how to make some computer codes and make things better, but have no idea how to fucking breathe life into the fucking thing and bring it to life and sell it to make it grow. It's pissing me off. Crypto could take over the world if it wasn't being pushed by a bunch of fucking nerds. God damn. Look at the creator of Ethereum. Creator of Ethereum is the creepiest fucking weirdo. Tough to talk to, tough to look at. Who wants to get behind that? Hire a fucking sales team, you jackass. Nobody wants to hear the nerd talk. I'm a nerd. I guess. I'm just saying. You don't have the skinny. No. You have to sell this product. It's not going to grow itself. Crypto could be Elon Musk. Elon Musk would even be bigger and greater than he already is. His companies would be better and stronger, and they would have grown faster if he wasn't so chirpy. Elon Musk has one of the chirpiest personalities you ever seen. It's gross. Listening to him talk is annoying half the time. And I'm really into the kind of shit that he says. The way he talks is like almost fucking hard to listen to. It's awkward. It's awkward. If he was a better salesman, if he was better at selling his ideas and speaking about his ideas and he speaks in a way that it's hard for the average person to understand as well, which is dumb. I heard a quote, I don't know if it was Einstein or whatever, but it was something along the lines of, The only person who who's dumber, the person who doesn't understand what you're saying, or the person who is speaking above the level of the person they're trying to communicate to. Like if you're speaking above the level of the people that you're trying to communicate to, then you're making a stupid mistake, not them. Anyway, Elon Musk, brilliant guy, visionary, terrible salesman. Look at this, guys. Good buy-in right here. Here it comes. We're looking at the birth of a beautiful buy-in. For here, I would watch the 5 minute. Here I would watch the 5 minute, guys. Here we go. This is one of the ones right here, guys. Right here. Right about here. This is how you would day trade, right? You look at the 5 minute, you see you're at the top on the red cell, and this wave is coming down. Now, it could turn up and stay up at any time, but if it comes down below the midline, like this wave here, and begins to turn up, and the yellow wave begins to turn up, and we get the white stuff starts to thin out and flatten out, and basically, if you can hit the very bottom of this, that's when you want to do it. That's when you want to. So right here you would buy. You would buy here. You would buy here. Buying up at the top in the red, not real smart. 15 minute. 15 minutes not as bad. 15 minutes could turn up at any time. But like I said, when you're day trading ADA and you really want like 4%, you don't have to watch the 15 minute. You can get all the information you need off of the 1, the 3, and the 5. If you're trying to snipe 3 and 4 and 5% off of ADA time and time again, which people are doing. That's why the price is fluctuating like this. That's the only reason. It's not like there's that many people who are trying to sell and buy and sell and buy and sell right here. All this is a sniping game. People are playing with each other. Whoever wins the sniping game fucking wins. That's all that is. Alright, let's check out ETH. You're probably just a small fry, like myself. That way, when shit is getting real, you can just jump in on the big waves. You don't have to make big waves. You just have to ride them and take a little cut. That's all you have to do. Do it over and over and over again. Look at this 5 minute on Ethereum. This is an obvious buy right here. Look at this. This part is an obvious buy. We have this green dot, ascending green dots here with this red smoke. This is obvious buy here. What is that? 4.6%. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. And see right here, we're already topping out on the 15. This is not attractive right here. We're topping out on the 15. It's gonna have a red sell dot any minute. Any minute. You would think, yeah, it's lost momentum. So momentum trading is what it really is. It's momentum trading. You jump in when the momentum is going up. You jump out before the momentum stops, guys. Right here. That was your 4%. Now the momentum stopped. You're pretty much done. Pretty much done. All right. Well, that was my mini lesson on how to day trade ADA. I think it's a win-win situation right now. You should be able to get 10% a day on ADA. Okay? That's no joke. If you're doing it perfectly, you would just get 20%. If you're walking away, I mean, I worked today and I could barely do it because I was working, and I still made $700 doing it today. So, am I a respiratory therapist? No. Good guess though. If you guess it, I'll tell you. All right, guys, I gotta go. It looks like it's gonna turn up a little bit. That's attractive. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I gotta go watch a movie. I gotta get on to some more day trading with Ada. I gotta go. Peace out. Thanks for showing.